time no see?
Hey, I think it's 40 minutes. I don't know what I'm seeing today. We're meeting Rachel too last night. Toothpicks on wherever you want to be.
I'll move wherever you want to be.
This is the best site here for that game. So, how are you? Good morning. Yeah, good morning. Good to see you again. Yeah, good luck today.
Terrible. All right.
Good at work, right?
Get a different perspective over here. Get a behind the goal perspective.
As long as the center gets them out and they can get in.
I think we're good for this game.
Ooh, real close.
What do y'all have going on after this today?
Not sure. We're going home. Elaine has to work at noon. I canceled from noon to 30, so she was not sure even if London or not. She thought it was a little bit support. So other than that,
You and me both.
yeah, it's been a long last 48, whatever, 72 hours. Is that what you guys do too? Just take a load off?
I'm gonna relax. That's for sure.
I'd like to get a workout if possible too. Yeah, nice shot. A good skipper.
Keep telling them not to.
A lot of kids can. Oh, nice. Snuck it in there. Beautiful shot right this corner. Ooh, good tip.
Oh, okay. Steve, did you want to be here? I'll move. Okay. I've done, please, professional. I've done multiple. I'm like, you know what? Let's get a different one today. Let's get behind the goal. If I'm a professional, then the standards are really low. I like it. Cash is actually his assistant coach today.
Is he? Yeah. Nice that he could step up and take his foot. A lot to drag him out here.
Get after him, Cash. Yell, scream, motivate. There's the team today. We have a guest assistant coach today. It's Mr. Cash Wilkie. All right, we are playing Santa Cruz today. Starting off here is going to be Coleman on the sprint with his cap way back, showing his hair in the front again. With Rowan, Cole,
Get after it, buddy. We'll get
Finley, and Julian. Let's go, Coleman. Get it, bud. And on the sprint, almost there. They take the sprint. Coleman's going to have to remember that one. Get it back next time. It's going to be Rowan on defense. Nice. And Julian with another steal, starting today off like he has the rest of the weekend. Oh. Shot. Good deflection by the goalie.
No foul, no foul. No foul.
And Julian with another steal. 2 defensive possessions, 2 steals. Oh, great defense. No. Looks like they called an exclusion on Finley. And shot is high. Our ball. That is going to be Rowan with the ball on the left. And looks like we are a man up. Ball's across the pool to Julian. Julian up to Finley at the top. Back up to Finley. Finley working it in a little bit, looking around. And with the shot and the goal. It's going to be 1-0. Good way to start it off. It's going to be Finley on defense. Finley catching up. Ah, just snuck it in over here on the right side of the goal. All right, starting it off with Rowan. Rowan still working it around to Finley. Ordinary foul. Julian looking in. Up to the top to Rowan. Looks into Cole at set. Just over his head. An ordinary foul. Violation of some kind there. Our ball. Leaf with a great save right there. Out to Cole on the far side. Back up to Rowan. Rowan up top to Finley. Ordinary foul. Over to Julian. Counterattack. Oh, fantastic save right there by Leaf. And we're on the counterattack. To Coleman on the rebound. Coleman gets another rebound. Going to be an ordinary foul. And into Cole. Cole out to Finley. Finley working it in. Shot off the bar. Maybe an ordinary foul. Julian with a tough defense over here. The officials are saying that they did not call a foul there. Cole with a steal. Out to the right to Julian. Julian looks back into the middle to Rowan. Rowan out to Coleman. Coleman back up to the wing to Cole, across to Julian. Julian with another strong shot. Good save by the goalie. And that's going to be the end of the first quarter. Score of 2-1. Starting off the second quarter here. Looks like Benson is going to be on the sprint. So from left to right here, we're going to have Benson, Rowan, Leaf at goal. Finley, Coleman, and Reed.
Hey, boys, their tires are ready. Let's go.
And Benson off with a great kick. And, oh, another tight sprint. It's going to be Finley defending up top. Ball into set. Coleman at defense. Great help with Reed getting the steal. Up to Coleman. Coleman couldn't quite hold on to it. And they're on the counter attack. Oh, fantastic defense. Put them in a big indecisive position there. Rowan defending over here on the left. Great pressure defense. Ordinary foul. End the set. And that's going to be ball under, our ball. Ball up the left to Rowan. Rowan working it around. Oh, Rowan with another strong move. And we're going to be a man up. Back up to Coleman. Coleman over to Finley. Finley with a shot. This is going to be Finley defending. Far side. Benson defending. Oh, it's out!
Ball's out. Good play, Benson.
Benson with the pressure defense over there. It's going to be an ordinary foul. Oh, Reed looks inside. Great pass. And we're another exclusion, so we're a man up. Back out to Benson. Oh, Benson wide open. Good shot, just a little bit wide. It's going to be Coleman coming out to D. Good pressure defense with Coleman. Stop the ball. And that's going to be Rowan with a great defensive position. Ordinary foul. Nice. Coleman with a great swim from behind. Catches up, gets the steal. Ordinary foul. Coleman looking into Reed. Ordinary foul. Reed across the pool. Benson drops it into set. Ordinary foul. Back in. Be Benson defending. Shot wide. And Coleman with a great defense. Ball under, our ball.
45 seconds.
45 seconds to go in the second quarter. Ball's up to Coleman. Ball's over to the left to Finley. Finley across the pool. Reed with a shot just off the side. Working the ball around fantastic there. Ball's high. 3 seconds to go. Coleman with the shot. All right, that is going to end the second quarter. No scoring that quarter. Pretty unique. So we are going to halftime with a goal of 2-1. All right, so we're on the far side. A little harder for me to tell numbers over there. Is that Julian on the sprint? That's what I thought. All right, so we've got Julian going to take the sprint with, I believe, we've got, I see Coleman, Finley, and Cole. I believe that is Rowan right there beside him. All right, Julian on the sprint. It's a nice start. Let's see if we can win this one. It's going to be Finley defending. Be an Ordinary foul. Popping a big shot there. Don't think anybody was quite expecting it to be shot from out there. Rowan starting us off. Ordinary foul. Rowan into Finley. Finley into Coleman. Coleman works it around, and the shot on goal is good. Ordinary foul. It's going to be Finley defending up top here. Julian defending on the side. Ordinary foul. And a great steal. Not quite ready for it. Come back with the recovery. And Leaf looks up, and we are on the counterattack. Nice, great shot by Rowan. Tied us up at 3-3.
Boys, look at the counter. Get it in front of us. Let's go.
Finley with the ball, ordinary foul. Over to Coleman. Coleman into Finley. Finley with a great shot and in. And we tie it back up again. So after a scoreless second quarter, having a flurry of activity here in the third. The sun's starting to come out. You can imagine that in Southern California. It's gonna be an ordinary foul. Ball's into set. And none other than Julian coming up with a steal again. And foul of some kind. Oh, let him shoot that. You can't shoot it from there. Gonna be an ordinary foul. Finley into Julian. Oh, Julian with a great shot off the goalie's hands. We have Julian starting us off. And a 5-meter call. And ball is in. That is going to be Cole with a goal. And Carlsbad takes the lead 5-4. Got just under 2.5 to go in the third quarter. An ordinary foul.
Go press!
Over here to the right to Coleman. Good. Coleman looks into Rowan. Rowan with a great swim. Rowan into Cole. Cole is set, puts it into the goal. Great assist by Rowan. And that's going to be Cole with another goal. Cole with a goal. Somebody got a kick out of that. All right, we have got a line change here. We've got Charlie, Wren, Kai, Benson, and Reed in. Ordinary foul. Oh, Charlie with a. Oh, thought we had good defense there. They called a foul on Charlie earlier, so he's got to get out, touch the rope, and then come back in. Kai into Reed. Reed working for it. And ball under call. And we're going to get a 5-meter call. And 5-meter is good. Minute 5 to go. Score of 6-5, Carlsbad. All right, I believe this would be Kai starting us off. Into Reed. Reed at the point. Ordinary foul. Drops it into Benson. Keeper comes out.
Come on, Charlie! Get him! Get him!
And Charlie chasing him down from behind. Benson catches up, cuts him off.
Can't shoot! Can't shoot!
And I believe that's Kai that came up with the steal. Leaf looks up the pool. Puts to Kai.
Reed, gotta be you! Reed, you gotta set!
Into Reed. And there's an exclusion. We are a man up. Oh, look at Charlie in the middle. There's Charlie. Oh! Couldn't quite come up with it. That's going to be the end of the third quarter. Again, Carlsbad 6-5. And big scoring quarters for both teams there. We're good. We're all right. We're coming into the fourth quarter with the lead. Let's see if we can keep it this one. They actually look pretty good. I thought Carly was gonna get this one. If we had seen him, because he had a great slam in here. If they had seen him just a second sooner. And I believe this is going to be Julian again on the sprint. Man, dude is getting some really good jumps on the sprint there. Turnover, that's going to be Coleman with the ball. Over to Julian. Julian works it in the set. Just out of the reach of Cole. And we come up with another steal. Ball's up to Coleman. Oh, Coleman with a shot, deflection from the goalie. And that's going to be a 2-meter. Julian works it into set. Oh, there we go, and we're off on a counterattack. That's going to be Cole on the swim. And capitalizes and puts it in. Another goal for Cole. That, I believe, would be a hat trick for young Cole.
Or a turkey if you're a bull.
That it would. That it would. Hat trick would make just about anybody proud, especially if you had a Mimi out in Virginia Beach. Like we had a fingernail check there. Be Finn on defense.
Ready, Lee? Go get him.
Over to the left to Benson. Oh, Benson with a nice move. And be Benson on defense up here with the press. Good defense. And looks like we are called for an exclusion. And back in. So we're back to full strength. Shot wide. Over to Coleman. Coleman into Cole. Oh! A great save by their goalie there. Strong swim. Ordinary foul. Ball's up to Benson. An ordinary foul. Up to Finn. Whoa! That's going to be a 5. Oh, they're not calling a 5 meter. Coleman walking it in. Coleman drops it into Cole. Cole was not going to miss the opportunity for a 4-bagger. In bowling, they would call that one a 4-bagger.
1-bagger? Okay. I knew the one from TV many years ago. 4-bagger, okay.
45 seconds to go. And looks like Santa Cruz calling a timeout. Trying to draw up some major strategy here. Let's see if we can get some insight. All right, he's drawing a circle over there. And he says, okay, this is you. You're going to be there. We're going to come here. And you're going to move over here. And then we're going to circle really hard right here. Shout you over here. Look, come this way. And then go that way. And then we're going to come back in this way. And back out that way. And then we're going to point. And then over here, this way. Then out. Then back up and down. And out. Yep. I think all the kids have it. All right. Hopefully you got as much insight on that one as I did. Again, 45 seconds to go. And it's like Wren with a strong defense there. Ball's in, great defense by Rowan. Oh, and they call a foul on somebody. Maybe that was Julian. And I believe that is going to do it. We're under 10 seconds. Looks like we should be able to run this one out. Over to Cole, and that's going to be the ball game, folks. All right, that one's going to do it. Good way to finish the weekend with a win. Next schedule is going to be on Saturday for Futures League. Not sure of game times just yet, but we'll update them as soon as we can get them. That's going to do it. We will see y'all next weekend for Carlsbad water polo versus somebody in Orange County.